Hello, in this video we're gonna perform a benchmark test between Samsung Galaxy A26 and Google Pixel 9. Okay, so on both phones we're gonna be using the Geekbench 6 app. So let's open it up and we're gonna perform the CPU benchmark and the GPU benchmark on both of the phones. So let's start with the CPU. Also on the screen you can see some information about the phone, such as model, operating system, the CPU, and the clusters. Okay, so let's run the test and wait for the results. It's gonna take a little bit, so we need to be patient. Alright, so as you can see we have our results right now. And when it comes to the single core score on the Samsung, we have 1014 points, and on the Google it is 1762. When it comes to the multi-core, on the Samsung we have 2943, and on the Google 4539. So when it comes to the Google, on the multi-core score we have almost, the difference is around 2000 points, actually 1500, and on the single core score the Google Pixel has advantage of around 700 points. Alright, as we scroll down we can see the system information. You can read everything for yourself. I'm gonna scroll slowly. Then we have the CPU information, such as topology, identifier, the clusters, and the instruction sets. Below also we have the memory size. When it comes to the Google, he has almost twice of the memory size. Okay, again we have the single core performance, but now we have two more data, which is the integer score and the floating point score. On the Samsung, the integer score is 1045 and the floating point score is 960, and on the Google the integer score is 1814 and the floating point score is 1668. So the integer score is higher on the Google, as you can see, and the difference is around 800 points. Okay, I need to find it again. Okay, so the Google has almost 800 more points when it comes to the integer score, and almost twice points for the floating point score than on the Samsung. Actually, to be more precise, he has 700 more points. Okay, below we have another information. You can see the differences. I'm gonna scroll gently so you can see everything for yourself. Okay, then we have the multi-core performance. So here the integer score on the Samsung is 2905 and the floating point score is 3014. When it comes to the Google, the integer score is 4613 and the floating point score is 4406. So again we have the advantage of the Google Pixel and more points on it. And again we have other information below. I'm gonna scroll down so you can read it for yourself and see the differences. Okay, so that was the CPU benchmark. So now let's perform the GPU. Okay, again under your device you can see the operating system, the GPU that it's which we have on the phone, and the resolution and the display PPI. Okay, and now let's run the GPU benchmark. Just like in the first case, it's gonna take a while, so we need to wait. Alright, so the GPU test is done. So on the Samsung we have GPU OpenCL score on the level 3055 points, and when it comes to the Google, the GPU score is 7474 points. Okay, so above we have 2x in comparison to the Samsung. Okay, so now again, as we scroll down, we can see the system information. We can read everything basically. Then the CPU information. Okay, again, the memory information, the OpenCL. You can read everything for yourself. Then the OpenCL performance again. And you can see and compare those results. Okay, so that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.